the horses have no clue what's about to happen. But it's part of life. So they're going to be separated for a week, maybe 2, depends on Abby. So Kamani is going up to the lake today. And I have the grain that the vet prescribed her a long time ago that coats their stomach and helps them when they get stressed out so that they don't get ulcers from it. So that grain takes a half hour to kick in. So right now I'm grabbing, I have hay in my trailer, but it's from the last time I took my horses somewhere. So it's old and gross. So I'm going to toss that out to the deer. And I'm going to fill it full of new hay for Kamani. Before I even get the hay, I'm just getting the bag out right now. I'm going to catch the girls and give them the grain. Give it to Avalon too, because she's the most one I'm worried about. Kamani, I feel like she would settle down pretty quickly. We'll see. And then Avalon's the one that likes to go through the fencing. So, what I'm going to do with Abby is we have 2 pastures. We have this one, and then we have the round pen that are fully paneled and safe. Avalon's the one I'm worried about going through the fence more than anything. So, what I'm going to do is they're each going to get grain. I'm going to get a bucket to go in the round pen for Avalon to have water because that is the safest pen for her right now. What I'm going to do is put her in the round pen until I bring the trailer back after I drop off Kamani. So they're going to be separated. So the grain stays in their system for about 2 hours. And then you can give it to them, I think my vet said like 3 times a day. So if I feel like they need it, because I'm also going to be going up and checking on Kamani tonight. If I feel like they need it, they will get more. And I'm also going to add just a scoop of Stanley alfalfa pellets to it just to give them a little extra. I'm going to groom Kamani's burrs out of her mane, load Kamani up, go drop her off, see how she does for a little bit, and then I'll come back and I'll let Avalon out of the round pen while I'm here to supervise her. If I let her out, she's pacing the fence, trying to go through it, doing too much, then the pasture I just showed you guys is a little bit bigger and it's fully fenced in and it's safe. If I feel like I can't trust her throughout the night because I'm not going to be here, we may even go camping tonight, then what I'll do is she'll go in this back pasture over here that I just showed you guys that is completely safe and secure, and my parents will be home tonight, so I don't have to stress about no one being here to keep an eye on her. Come on! You chunky. Got Avalon in the round pen. Gonna get her a trough in a second. Come on, Kamani. Come on, chunk. You got chunkers, girl. Come on. I'm just gonna stick her in the shade over here so that I can get this gate closed. I gotta comb all those burrs out of her mane. Hook up the trailer so that they have a little bit to get that grain to settle in. And I always put a fly mask on when I travel my horses because I can't close the gaps in my trailer. So I got to get her Kamani groomed and get a fly mask on her. And then we're also hoping, since the ponies are here, that Avalon will settle down. But we'll see. Took me 15 minutes, but I got the trailer hooked up. It always takes me quite a while on my own. Fresh hay. All I have to do is check on Avalon and get this one some salt for the pastures. Alright, she's got a flake, which she's almost done with. I scrubbed out one of my troughs for her. That was just the storage. And so she's got plenty of fresh water. And that grain should be kicking in any second. And then I have a salt block in here that I'm going to take for Kamani. And then I have an extra one in the barn that I'll put out when I get back for Avalon. So they each have their own salt block. So far so good. She hasn't called for Avalon since we left the house. I think she'll call for her a few times when we get her settled in the pasture. But I think after that she'll be okay. She's like, I haven't been up here in a while. Everything's spooky again, Mom. I gave her 2 peppermints. And now she keeps sticking her head through the window wanting more. Come on. What are you doing? What? You want more peppermint? I think 2 is enough for now. Come on, E! So, I just had to carry that 50-pound salt block up and down a couple hills to get it over here. But, okay, she's been doing fine. She's called out maybe 2 or 3 times, trotted around a little bit, but to me, she doesn't seem stressed or bothered. Okay, so family's home, and I guess Avalon has been screaming, pitching a fit, running around since I left, which I expected. I fed her some more hay while I fixed a few parts in the fence, and I'm just going to turn her out now and watch her for a bit and make sure she's not going to try and hurt herself. So far, she's just wanting to be right here with Mama. I thought when I opened up the field she was going to be gone, but nope. She's just staying with Mama. I gotta move your salt block to the shade so you don't burn yourself. Still just hanging out. Moved her salt block to the shade so she didn't burn her mouth. Kind of want her to go out because I need to see how she's going to behave. Because when I leave, we might be going camping tonight, so when I leave, you know, she's not going to have me to follow around. She does have the ponies. We are going to leave the round pen gate open. We chained it open. That way, you know, she's got some companions. And it should be only for a week or so. It's good for them to be separated anyway. I know. You poor thing. You poor baby. You're gonna be okay. So that I know if I'm okay to leave town tonight or not. And if this is all you're gonna do, then that's fine by me. If she's just gonna follow the fence line, that's fine. I just don't want her trying to go through any fences. Back to the ponies. So she's got a lot of room to run, and she'll settle herself down. I need to know that you're not going to test the fencing out here. Come on. There you go. There, that's what I wanted. Not that I want her running around, but if she's just going to kind of pace the fence, she'll settle down after a while. Abby! Yes! Jesus. Okay, I gave her a little more ulcer grain because she's getting herself more worked up than what Kamani was. She's starting, it's hard to see this area, she's all starting to sweat a little bit. So this ulcer grain will coat her stomach since she's way more stressed than what Kamani was. Family's going to keep an eye on her for the night, and if they need to, they have permission to move her to a different pasture that's already set up for her. If she doesn't settle down here soon, they'll move her until she's quieter, and then they'll let her out and keep an eye on her.